Good morning, Pine Belt, and welcome into your weekend preview. I'm Karrie Brown.
And I'm Ryan Mahan. And Karrie, good to have you back. And
thank you so much.
This weekend, we've got fun on the forecast.
He's got fun on the forecast because his weekend starts after midday today. All right.
He's great. Hour and
in an hour. Aren't you guys so jealous? Okay, he's great at math. So quick math, Ryan. Food trucks plus craft beer equals?
Good time.
Good time. It checks out. So grab some friends and head to Brews and Bites this Saturday. The event kicks off at 5 and runs until 7 at Walthall Park in Hattiesburg. Enjoy the last leg of summer with pairings from your local or favorite local food truck and breweries. And this spinoff of the Hattiesburg Craft Beer Festival. Buying tickets in advance is highly recommended, and you can get yours online at eventbrite.com. There are two types, one for beers and food, which requires an ID, and one just for food, no ID required. And before you head to Walthall Park Saturday, pack some blankets and lawn chairs to enjoy a live performance from Galen Martin and the Crutches between your samples.
That's not too bad.
I know, that sounds like a good time.
Anything I've ever been at that's had like food trucks at it has always been like a crazy thing where if you don't get there fairly early,
they're out.
They're out because they only have so much stuff they can put in a truck.
Only have so much, and food truck food is the best food.
Oh yeah, the tacos are a little small. They're like this big.
Bite size.
Yeah. And make your tacos bigger. That's my only.
He's a big guy. You don't want tacos. You want a burrito.
Oh, a big old burrito.
A big old burrito for those food trucks. All right, from Brews and Bites to...
I don't know. Oh yeah, this weekend, find new treasures for your home while helping others build their own. Very nice. Renters for Recovery will host its Rummage for Recovery fundraiser at Carterville Baptist Church this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And with furniture, electronics, clothing, toys, and much, much more on the table, you won't want to miss the chance to shop till you drop for a good cause. Plus, there will be games and face painting for the kids. My kid loved getting his face painted. The event is raising money for Renters for Recovery's first project, building an interlude home for women recovering from addiction. Again, this event is Saturday starting at 8 a.m. at Carterville Baptist Church.
Ryan, you're a rummage sale, yard sale pro because you end up finding the most interesting things when you go to those.
I do. I really like just kind of looking through stuff because, you've got your stuff at home. It's trash to you, but somebody else could love it. That's where I usually find like my old video games. Any toys that I wanted when I was a kid and couldn't get because whatever reason, I buy them for myself now.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's the pleasure of being adult. Whatever you couldn't do as a kid, you could do now.
Oh, I just got the Turtles van, the Ninja Turtles from when we were kids. I was rolling it back and forth.
Did
Sig was like, can I play with it? I was like, it's a collector's item. I don't know.
This isn't a toy.
We'll talk about it.
You lie to your kid and be like, oh, no, it's not a toy. Meanwhile, when they're at daycare, that's what he's doing. All right, from rummage sales to paws. Learn to put your best paw forward when interacting with service dogs. This Saturday at the Hattiesburg Library, Paws, Laws, and Hub City Service Dogs is an event designed to teach children proper etiquette when they encounter this hard-working pups. It all starts at 10 a.m. and there will be a presentation plus a fun craft. Allison from Hub City Dogs will join the group along with her therapy dog, Bullet, for a hands-on learning opportunity. Again, this is 10 a.m. Saturday at the Hattiesburg Library. And that's a really important event because I almost made that mistake once. I saw a really beautiful golden retriever and he was a service dog. And I was like, oh, your dog's so beautiful. And she was quick to be like, yeah, but he's not, don't touch him.
Yep, he's not that type of,
yeah, you don't play with him. They're not those type of dogs.
And they do have often little vests on that say like service dog, do not interact with. But a good thing to have because there's so much misinformation is not the right word, just incorrect information, I guess, out there as far as what service animals are and what constitutes them, because sometimes you see somebody put like a little vest on a rabbit and bring it in the movie theater and you're like, what?
You've seen a rabbit in a movie theater?
There's all kinds of animals. So good to get some clarification on that.
Or birds. I've seen where birds on a plane was, or they wanted the birds.
Ooh, a bird on a plane? Wow.
I've read that story before.
They can fly. Why do they need to be on the plane?
It was a service bird, according to that article I read. All right, celebrate the art and artists of the Pine Belt this weekend with a special indie art show at the Author Shop. This intimate exhibition opens at 7 p.m. Saturday and it wraps up at 9. It features several pieces from 4 local artists, and the show highlights the diversity of creativity in the Hub City and its community. Again, this event is Saturday starting at 7 p.m. at the Author Shop. That's in downtown Hattiesburg on East Front Street. Can you draw?
I used to have some skill, but I think I've lost it all.
Are you left-handed?
No.
Oh, okay. Everyone I know that's left-handed is really smart, really artistic, and can draw. So.
No, I never. I can barely hit the weather clicker with my left hand. It's pretty useless most of the time.
Well,
but,
that's okay, Ryan.
But yeah, it's
you don't
bad.
Have to.
I just feel like it just is there sometimes. So
yeah, it's just there to assist.
Yeah, but it's I used to be pretty good at drawing, but like I said, you don't practice, you lose it. And
yeah,
I used to draw little comics all the time.
If you see me draw, you would assume a 3-year-old did it.
Okay, well, we'll have a draw off for midday. How about that?
And I would be laughed at.
We're going to figure it out. But let's go ahead and move on from art to battlefield strategy. Rich world building and high stakes competition. They're all within your grasp as long as you're holding Magic the Gathering cards.
You have to explain this to the people.
Somebody, I know, they already asked if I knew before you got
okay.
the script. So don't know how to play? Well, don't worry. The top tier board games in Hattiesburg is hosting an open house to guide you through your Magic journey. It kicks off at noon on Saturday, and get this, the entry fee is just 2 Jumpstart 2022 packs. Once you buy your packs, you'll shuffle them together and be paired with a wise old sage, also known as a top-tier team member, and they'll lead you through a learner game. And once you've got the hang of it, you can play as many games as you want with other new players. So cultivate a new skill set and enjoy the blessing of new friendship this Saturday at Top Tier.
Okay, what is this game? I see the cards in the background.
Yes.
Okay.
I played this a lot in high school, middle school, and still from time to time at these conventions. But it's a card game, and you use magic. It's like Lord of the Rings kind of stuff. Like
I like Lord of the Rings.
And Dungeons and Dragons and all that. So you have to have these little lands here, which give you basically the money that you buy your army with. And then it's all about defending your life points and taking out the other enemies. That's very strategic.
Through the cards, though.
Through the card, only through the card. You don't hit each other. There's no actual magic being.
And there's nothing else. It's not like action figures or anything.
Sometimes there's dice so that you can keep track of numbers. Like, for instance, this one, maybe he has 4.
Yeah. Whatever
he can use. So once he uses 1, you turn it to the 3. Like that kind of stuff. A lot of it's up here when it comes to these types of things.
Very cool.
Maybe I'll get you playing some Magic the Gathering, too.
All right. If you have the cards, you need to come bring them so I can learn. From brains, which is always Ryan, to brawn, which is not me. Put your muscles to the test and battle like a golden bulldog this weekend at the Mississippi State Championship and Arm Wrestling Tournament. He's ready for it already. The event starts at noon Saturday at Brewski's in Hattiesburg with new open money classes pulling first, and there are some big payouts, people, so expect some exciting matchups. If you have a pint-sized prodigy looking to compete, kids and teen classes will be added on to the event. Best of all, kids compete for free. There's a $5 spectator fee, but if you're looking to arm wrestle with the pros, I would not recommend that. There is a $75 pay-in fee, and you can find more information online at the Professional Arm Wrestling League's Facebook page. All right, Ryan, look at that video, man. I would be nervous to do that. All right, we can't strong arm Mother Nature, even though we would like to, because we are ready for fall.
That's true. And it's very good to know your skill set, because when we were talking about Magic the Gathering earlier, you want to come for me, let's go. It'll be a good game, I'll tell you. But me, I got 0 strength, so...
over here too, 0 arm strength.
I'm actually really afraid, like, doing that, like, my elbow would just break. Like, I'd just be afraid that it would just flop over.
I'm sure there's a TikTok video out there somewhere of it happening.
Well, let's get to the weather. That's a strength of mine most of the time. Right now, as we look out from USM, you see 90 degrees, feels like 100. already into the triple digits in that regard. Over here in Waynesboro, it's a bit cooler, 86, but feels like 97. So pretty close there with 1/100th of an inch of rain within the last 24 hours. Got one of those rare showers yesterday. So we're already talking heat, 100 degrees in Hattiesburg, and heat safety coming back because we have heat advisories for the first time, and it feels like a little bit over a week. Since August really ended, and we had 100-degree days every day. So once again, stay hydrated. It's old news at this point, but it still sneaks up on people out there. If you start to feel overwhelmed, get as cool as possible, as fast as possible. Bring those pets inside or give them some extra water or shade, and keep your AC or fan running for air circulation. If you don't have AC, go borrow some. Whatever you did to get through August, do it again this afternoon, because we will get up to about 100 degrees. It's possible we stay just south of that, but I expect this cloud cover and these little rain icons you see showing up from time to time not going to be as punctual as you're seeing there. The clouds certainly are already building in out there. That could be enough shade, but you see here the rain, it's really reaching to give us anything higher than a 20 or 10%. And for 1 hour right at sunset, it doesn't look very believable to me. So there will undoubtedly be a few showers out there. We even saw a few yesterday where we didn't expect too many. I figured they'd all dry up by Jackson, but that line held together just a little bit more. You see it kind of inching into our northern counties there with a few pockets. But today will be a little bit more rainy. But as you see, it hasn't even started. We're almost at lunchtime here. But that front is out there. You can just barely make out where it is. And as we head into the next few hours and things heat up, we will get those very few showers out there. But that's it. Once we head into the rest of the week and the weekend and the start of next week, there's no rain. In fact, we'd have to go one more day to even have the chance of it there for next Wednesday pushing in. And even that's not looking very
boo to no rain.
Boo to more rain. Boo to more rain indeed. But let's take a look at these temperatures, right? And without the rain, that's where things kind of get a little high on us today. That's why I expect it will be at 100 today. Then we start cooling. Cooling as low as the mid-90s there, which that's pretty good. It's about as best as we're going to get right now. The real star of the show is the humidity, which has been ridiculous recently. But look at this. Once this front comes through today, we won't get much cooling, but the dry air that sticks around for almost a full week, it's going to be a real treat out there. Look at all of these mornings are going to feel like a November morning. But then we head into the afternoon and that mid-90s catches up with us, and so that does cause some problems there. As far as your weekend forecast goes, we do cool out of the triple digits. Again, it's going to be drier, it's going to feel good, but we're still going to be very hot out there. But a better week for your Friday football forecasts out there. You're seeing less in the way of potential showers, so just expect some heat, some humidity, and some good football, I bet.
All right, so, we have to take our wins the way we can, have a look at the silver lining, which is at least it's going to feel better, no triple digits, even though no rain.
And technically, if you want to look ahead, fall officially begins on the 23rd.
Yes.
Doesn't mean it's going to feel like it, but it officially begins later on.
Well, in South Mississippi, anyway, usually the first day of fall is 90 degrees.
Yeah, and then we'll get it in December. We'll get some fall. Yeah, for real.
We'll get some fall just in time for winter. All right, that is all for our weekend preview. We'll see you again for your news at midday. Until then, we'll see you, Pine Belt.
Adios.
Mwah.